2 HP in a dream is crazy. Oh, that's a boss fight if I've ever seen one. Like, what are these even for? Why you... You know the pose, like when you have like 2 of your fists enclosed together? I don't know why, but I felt that 3 times over. I'm sorry, Mia. I'm afraid I can't let you go through that door. What lies beyond has nothing to do with saving the heart. It is a place of death, our death. The promised the promised land of the travelers. Why care about this old story? We were never a part of it. The vessel, on the other hand, has always provided for us. She is everything we need. She does not have to land. As long as our heart is beating for us, everything will be fine. Unfortunately, I must keep this place a secret. If you were to spread the word about it, it would go against everything we have done together, you and I. Forgive me, my friend. I wish you had never come here. Offred. Keeper of the Spine. I want to look at my map. Jesus Christ! Bro, you can't be doing that. I can fall off? Oh, GG's. Well, I get my HP back. That's tough. They permanently take away your HP. Not permanently, but it's more like there's no way to heal. Or, I guess there was never any way to heal inside a boss fight, so this is really just for story reasons. Oh, that's very convenient. Oh. Honestly. Yeah, if we keep it 1 floor above, we could just fall to the who's and what's it's, the precious samples. But yeah, I remember the name She. I haven't talked to them in a while. I assume that's the Ghost Jesus, who would teleport us to the heart, or the core. Was it the core? Where's the end of the game? The end of the game is... The end of the game is right here. So this is our home base, Firelink Shrine, essentially. And they come all the way over here. Oh, they were able to damage us through our extra HP, too. Can't grab him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna be here a minute, bro. Might actually need to think on what abilities to get. Don't care. Quicker recovery after getting hit. Meh. Definitely don't need that. Which one was this? Yeah, just put that off. This is 20. Does this give me 10? No, it gives me 5, so there's not it. And there's nothing that will give me 10 besides. I wonder if this one, the Hands of Greed. Damage inflicted on enemies increases for each layer of protection that Mio has already lost. So the less HP I have, the stronger my attacks are. I wonder if that stacks with the permanent HP that you lost. Because I never learned. Two hits is crazy. God, they did it the first time too. That's one of the few fake outs that I'm okay with, because it deliberately goes out of its way to fake you out. Like, it's very obvious that that's a fake out. I don't like unintentional fake outs, but that was a good one. Maybe I should practice their attacks instead of trying to kill him. Is she a guy? That's such a funny sentence to say. He does 2 attacks first. Can I not parry that? 2 damage, bruh. Okay, I got lucky with that one. And then it does that after if I'm able to dodge it. That's 3 attacks in 1. Jesus Christ. Oh, bullet hell. I can do bullet hells. Okay. I'm gonna be here a minute, unfortunately. This is definitely my favorite fight so far. It's just so interesting. I think what I like about it so far, even though I've barely even made a dent in it, is that it seems just really straightforward. Oh, I don't have to hit his head. Oh. So it's better to go to him and to parry than to try to just walk away from it, because that way it guarantees that I block the attack. Oh. Oh, so he resets. I'm focusing on the beams of light that I didn't see his hand. Or like I saw it, I didn't register that he was even going to try to do another attack. Because who do 2 attacks like at the same time? It's crazy. Like, what are you, the final boss or something? I wonder if I can use these while he's invincible. But yeah, I was wondering why these little crystal thingies were here. But then like I did that little projectile thingy. Jesus Christ. That's cheating. My cat actually blocked the screen, I couldn't see. Gosh darn it. Oof. What? Didn't hit him. I don't even know how to deal with that. Oh crap. I was wondering where I was. Did he push me off or did I walk off by accident? I do feel like that part of the fight is a bit unnecessary. Because I feel like the bridges go towards the edge of the screen long enough to where you don't even register that there's a point to fall off. I don't know, because I feel like I also feel like the bridge is long enough to where that's well, you wouldn't even you wouldn't register that you would even be able to fall off. So it just kind of, I don't know, it throws me off, the fact that I'm even able to fall off. I feel like he's just making an invisible wall there. You know, it adds to the difficulty and stuff, but like I feel like that's unnecessary difficulty. It's not that big of a deal, but still. Jesus Christ. It sucks. I was closer to him than usual, so my timing was off. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I can't parry it? I can't parry it, that's crazy. Because Like I tried pairing it the first time, a couple attempts ago, and failed miserably. I was doing that specifically so I could know if I was parrying it, but because my timing was off so much, I couldn't tell. Ah, it ate my input. Will the grab kill me? What? Video game. I think I'm getting used to 120. I still don't like it though. The increased frame rate also makes me notice how much slower, or how slow Mio actually walks. Ooh, that hurts my eyes so much. Jesus Christ. I can barely even see it. There's some pretty particle effects in the background. I don't know what it is about the color green, but seeing a particle of green added with other colors, it makes it more ethereal for some reason. Maybe that's why, well, one of the reasons why Christmas is so popular. No, I'm joking. It feels so ugly. I think I'm gonna make 7 my hard cutoff point. I'm tripping. Oh, okay. Can't parry it. I thought the lights stay in the same spot, but they don't. That one shifted slightly to the right, which is crazy. Jump, sweetie, jump. Jesus Christ. Trying to fall. Too many things going on. That attack was completely new. Ugh. Why'd he change the speed of the third attack? It's so petty. Right, I completely forgot. He slides it. Ah, that's the second time he's ever done that attack. Yeah, so I can either parry if I'm on the ground, but as long as I'm in the air, it's a lot harder to dodge the first attack if I'm not in the air. We'll see. It looks like he transitions left and right side sequentially. Bro just be yelling. I have no mouth, yet I'm a scream. Dead self. Could have sworn I parried that, but okay. Jesus Christ. It ate my input. Gotta scratch my eye. Right, he does it twice. And then the dash. I forgot the follow-up on that one. Why does it do that? What did I film? Give me the guy who got both of them. That's a little unfair. Because I was slightly to the right side of their center, so I was thinking I was safe. Like it only hit the left side of them. But they go over a little bit. Do I have decoy? Right. So I think I finally figured out what it is. After all this time playing this game, for maybe 20 hours so far. But like, you guys probably notice, it's a lot easier to feel when you're playing it, but you guys probably notice that sometimes when I hit an enemy, the game pauses for like a fraction of a second. That's called hit stun. Typically. I don't know if that specific iteration is called hit stun. Whenever you hit an enemy and both the player character and that enemy gets stunned for a second, where like they just stop moving, period, like their model literally freezes, that's called hit stun. It's to like give the game feel and all that stuff. It feels great most of the time in most games, but like the third attack, it deals so much hit stun that sometimes when I press the parry button, it doesn't get the input. Or maybe it does enough hit stun to where it messes up the timing of both Mio and the enemy, either or. But yeah, that happens, and it's really frustrating. Like, there. Jesus Christ. I don't know how hard it is to make a buffer system, but I wish more games had it. I kind of wish that Dark Souls wasn't my wasn't the first game I really appreciated in terms of game design, because that game had really good button buffers. That and Dead or Alive. So I just assumed like they were a common thing, but they're not. That was my fault. I was actually a little late on that one. Oh, he doesn't even wind it up. He just does it. Happened again. Okay, that was the first time I tried to do that. Still frustrating. Because I'm thinking that, like, because it's an enemy, I can grab onto any part of them to use the hairpin. But nah, each enemy seems like they have a specific core, so to speak, that you have to use the hairpin on. So I missed where I'm supposed to do it. Because I did it specifically so I can get some air time and make it easier to dodge the lasers. How lenient is this target for hairpin? Maybe... Is that why I attack in the air? Mm. What? Oh, that was faster than I thought. I don't like how he covers the main character. I feel like that's... I don't know if they did that on purpose or not in order to increase the difficulty, but just like the sides of the boss room, I feel like that's unnecessary difficulty because I can't see Mia. Like, I don't know what state she's in or how close his attacks are to my character. It really throws me off. That was slow. So with that interaction, I hope you guys know I'm not like making this up either. The first time I got hit, like, okay, that time I was actually slow. I felt myself reluctantly press the parry button and I got hit before the parry came out. Like, that was on me. But then right after that, I pressed the button and it didn't come out. Because of this move. And it's weird because, like, you're able to do it, you can, but it doesn't buffer the input because, like, they're in hit stun. And it's not like I'm doing it too late, because the parry time is actually pretty generous. That's new. That threw me off. That threw me off. Because it looks like that new attack is part of that chain, that attack sequence. But usually when they go do the left, right, they keep it consistent for a while. So like they broke it to do a new attack and then went back to the main thing. Oh, I'm tripping. Actually, I just thought of something though. This actually might be up. Nah, I don't always like take damage around them. This is 30 though. This would have been nice. Because there's a lot of time when they do that little dark sequence where I'm just standing there. And this is only 20. This is good DPS too. Is there anything that'll give me 10? Alright, 21 more minutes. Oh, I can just fly above him. I'm trying to figure out new strategies. Can't parry that. Okay. Let me see. This one isn't as helpful. Is there anything that gives me 10 extra? Like I just need 10. And this fight is hard enough to where I don't want to do this. Wish I knew where these other ones were. This is really helpful. This hurts me so much. Just so we're clear. I have 4 hits and 1 that regenerates. I don't see how much energy I have. It's a little ugly. Right. The new timing. That's really painful. Yeah. Oh, I thought I had 1 HP left. Okay, so I don't need the HUD. I do need this though. Let's take this one off. Only 15. I guess I don't need this DPS. What's that, 40? Do I still have that on? No, I took it off. Eh? Did this game always have a dodge? You guys see this crap? Jesus Christ. Where even am I, bro? I can barely see. Yo, please. I feel like I got it now. It's just this game's inconsistencies. And that time I was actually staring at her to make sure that she dodged, but she didn't. You have to do it like frame perfectly if you're in that situation. Like if you have to dodge right after doing that attack. That's a little too quick. How do you dodge that? Oh, my explosion. Oh, Mio's doing this on her own. That's unfair. Why was she looking at me like that? She can still move, though. Even with no layers of protection. Yeah, she can still move. You got it? So yeah, that boss, they were like the harbinger of death and all that, right? In other words, she knew. The last traveler. They're a person, though. Oh, Mio's gonna land the ship. Aw. It's the core. Being put to rest. My sincerest apologies. I was wondering why... What is this girl's name? Nia? Is it Nia or am I tripping? I was wondering why Nia's hair was flickering so much.
Tired. So very tired.
Is it gonna be where Mio sacrificed herself for Ember, so Nia's gonna sacrifice herself for the vessel?
So very frail.
And both of them working together made the better ending.
The vessel is too heavy. I can't carry her anymore. This is as far as I take us.
That's new. Or is it? That body?
I am sorry.
Wait. No, there's not another body within the tendrils.
This presence,
I need to follow
the sounds of these steps.
I need to follow the musician, the composer of this game.
Addie,
Addie, that's her name.
it has been so long since I sent you away. Alone and blind. There was only one thought that kept me going. That you would come back to me. That you would bring me an answer. But you brought so
Aww. I wonder if that effect was in the last ending that we did, because that definitely confirms their deaths. When aw.
Atty. Mio. Thank you. You brought us to the end of our long travel. All that is left is to follow that final trail. And then, after everything is settled,
Where's Tomo and Samsk?
peace, silence, rest.
Aww.
Finally, rest.
Right on time too. I was wondering where the soundtrack went. Oh, they have a choir. Yeah, they acquired all right. That was definitely my favorite boss out of Inmio. I wonder if there are any bosses that we miss, or if there's any that you don't need to defeat to get the final ending or the secret ending. Stop. Yeah, it was a fun game. I'm glad I stuck with it. It was definitely pretty frustrating, not early on, but like somewhere around the early middle. Just because Metroidvanias, they throw me off so much. Getting lost is such a devastating feeling. It's not getting lost, it's feeling lost. Like when you just have no idea where to go. A lot of people revel in that feeling. Me, I hate it. Because I guess because it messes up with the pacing, or at least in my head. Because I don't know how much I'm supposed to know, and that's really hard to convey to the player in a Metroidvania in terms of exploring and stuff. Like, was I supposed to be lost for 4 hours, or is that just me? But yeah, that was me. I could finally uninstall this game from my Steam. Ha 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 ha. I can't believe the damage from my explosion was able to attack She with their tendrils. I was not expecting it. I've always was under the impression that they would have to be hit directly in order for that to happen. But no, apparently you can attack their hands. I really wonder how you're supposed to dodge that attack too. Maybe you just walk to the right. Maybe you just walk to the side. Maybe that's how you block it. Honestly, this is my fault now. Think about it, but I've never used the tendrils. It's so hard to remember that you were able to use that move in combat because there's never been a situation where you were forced to use it. You know, there's been times where I've been forced to use hairpin to get out of a situation or to dodge an attack other than actually dodging. There's been times where, you know, where I had to actually dodge or parry an attack. I've never been in a situation where I had to use tendrils. And that's also weird too, because if you use tendrils while you're dodging, then you actually do a dodge. That's so weird to me. Or maybe I think what happened, or I think what happens is that using tendrils tether you to the terrain of wherever you're walking. But when you dodge, you're not necessarily on a terrain, but yeah, you're not necessarily on the terrain, but because you activated tendrils, you're still using tendrils. And so because when you're dodging, you're not restrained to the terrain anymore, or the ground, you move at the tendrils base speed, which is how fast you're able to dodge. That's weird. That's probably some tech that I really wish I was able to find a lot sooner than now, at the very end of the game. I wonder if there's an after credit sequence or an after credit scene. Has a very short cast, huh? I don't know how I feel about the game. Actually, no, I do know how I feel about it. The game slowly taking away permanent health from the main character. Cause I feel like I'm supposed to, well, I feel like I would have thought that I'd have hated, because even though it makes a really good story mechanic thingy, like mechanical storytelling, it does, what's the word? Inconvenience the player by a lot, because it happened twice throughout the game where you just lose permanent HP. It's very disheartening. But after thinking about it, they only really happen one at the end of the game, and two in levels that are really difficult. So it's not like you're going to be doing an easy level or you're playing the game casually. You know, you just want to play the game, you want to beat the game, you don't care which ending you just, you know, you don't care. It's not like you're going to be in that situation all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, I have less HP. Like, no, you're actively seeking out the tougher parts of the game. You're completing the tougher parts of the game. It's like the game is trusting, like, okay bro, you got this, we're going to take some HP away, as like some, I don't know, because it's weird, because it's technically artificial difficulty, but yeah, it's definitely artificial difficulty, but it doesn't feel artificial. It feels proper. Thanks for playing. Aww. Oh, wait. 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 I'm black? I hope this isn't going to the left as the way to get the secret bad ending. And I remember not liking the not necessarily the art style. I love the art style. I love the colors and stuff too. But like the weird little overlay, especially for the ends of each object, to give it like because it looks like concept art, if that makes sense. It looks like concept art or a draft of what it actually is. And I don't mean like it looks like that, like that's the aesthetic it's going for. But like after a while it grew on me. It's very blueprinty. You just fell down like 3 stories. You're good. What are you afraid of? Is that Mel? I feel bad for this kid. His hairline is already receding. That's so tough. What is he, like 14? Aww. Oh, they were that small? Because I always wonder, like, the actual size of characters. Excuse me. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all around.